beautiful goddesses, beautiful chemical goddesses. Feels like I haven't been live in this group for a little while. I've been mostly live on my personal page and just sharing here or sharing some videos. So it feels good to come here and show up. Yeah, so I wanted to share a few things today in this group. A little bit about purpose work as I am diving into the intention for my 2021 dream board. So if you're here with me, say hello. I'll be happy to say hello back. So I have a little dream board back here from last year that I created a year ago with my friend Liz. And Liz is actually the one that we have created a couple of dream boards in the past 2 years. Last year, I know Liz had to run off to help her son. But yeah, I created the dream board with my daughter and my mom. And we're going to create another dream board inside, and it's online. This is online arts and crafts inside Lioness Portal Group. So it's another Facebook group, and I know there's so many Facebook groups right now, and it's I will actually exit some groups, so I know how overwhelming that may be to be part of so many things. However, if you wish to be busy with some kind of monthly challenges online, showing up with your energy, and it's just different each month, but it is for women who wish to show up more online and create a habit of showing up and creating relationships with other women, and do some creative posts. We have done some really creative journaling prompts in journaling and showing up Facebook Live, showing up inside that specific group to kind of build a muscle of showing up without any fear. I personally had to overcome a lot of fear in showing up live. I think I began to truly showing up live with a purpose in 2019, so maybe about a year and a half ago. I'd want to say a year and a half ago, where I created my first official online course, and I had to show up a little bit to talk about it, and I was showing up before that, offering some practices. It was very spontaneous, almost unconscious. Just wanted to connect to the sisters, to the goddesses that I was working with in person, in group settings. There's a lot of people here who have been with me in the group settings in real life, and it was such a beautiful, beautiful time. Just really feeling into it. So what I wanted to share today was the the purpose also for this group, this Alchemical Goddess Sanctuary, a space for women to be honored and to feel as if this is your sanctuary space. I am here in my most authentic self, in my honesty, in my honor for you to hold space and to maybe inspire and to bring some truth and some wisdom, teachings, however that comes through my sharing online. And as I'm diving into the purpose for 2021, or what is my intention for 2021, I have 3 words that I've chosen: alignment, truth, and sovereignty. And that's going to be the theme for my dream board: alignment, truth, and sovereignty. Where we truly, for me, I align to my soul. I listen to my soul. I feel my soul. And when I think back about it, this was about 2015 when I truly listened to my soul, because my soul has been screaming at me, crying at me for decades. And I was so programmed and conditioned that even if I heard my soul screaming and crying, the conditioned part of me would control me, so then I couldn't really do anything about it. My fears, my shadows, the programs that I have been conditioned and programmed with controlled me until, there was a breakthrough in 2015. Truly, it began a long time ago, but in 2015 is when I said no more to any of this control, and I kind of owned a little part of myself. I chose myself, and I did something for myself that, changed my life and helped my life to change. And then little by little, for the past 5 years, it's already 2021, at least 5.5 to 6 years, unconsciously, subconsciously, and finally, really, truly consciously and with awareness, I began this deep inner work and deep reawakening, ascension, growth, evolution work within myself. And as I did this work, I was in the role of a teacher, and this wisdom began coming through me, at first with preparation, often shocking me, surprising me with showing up. No matter what I have prepared, I would end up not using what I have prepared and just flowing with the true wisdom of the teachings that were coming through me, and just trusting little by little and letting go of fears, letting go of worries of what anyone may think about what was coming through me. And little by little, things were falling into place like the puzzle pieces. Hey Lauren, how are you? And as I have been growing and evolving in the past 6 years, all the puzzle pieces were coming together into a right place of crafting my own flavor, my own medicine, and also knowing it's not my own. It's, I want to give full credit to the divine energy, however you see that, in the form of God, Goddess, the divine source. And so through that energy, I was able to let go of a lot of fear, let go of worries, of not. It's just interesting to even watch myself being where I am now, even from a year or a year and a half ago. A lot of work that I did up until COVID happened was hands-on work, events, retreats, and the online space came along naturally, and the purpose work came with with that shift as well. Well, the purpose work just kind of transformed. And yeah, so the purpose work is about speaking the truth that we know, and to help others, people of this world, to reawaken to truth and to find the true path of ascension, a true path of growth, liberation, true path into meeting your soul and seeing your purpose and recognizing your purpose, and with it feeling the passion around the purpose. Otherwise it's not your purpose unless you feel passionate about it, and having the guts to go and do it, and having the guts to go and get it. And once you're conscious and you're recognizing that this is what you're doing, actually showing up and doing it. And my purpose is in speaking my truth and creating connections and be the messenger of the divine guidance every moment of my life, and to remind you that you are divine. If you have ever forgotten for one moment that you are divine, I'm here to remind you that you are, and that you are held and protected and supported and carried by the most powerful source that you have been created from, that is part of you, that is within you. You are part of that source of creation, the divine energy, and divine energy of the masculine as well as the feminine. And getting in touch to the roots, having to overcome all the conditioning and the brainwashing and the programming, and seeing through and having so many breakthroughs and epiphanies, we actually come to a place of peace and calmness. No matter what is happening around us, no matter what chaos or hardship or joy, we're able to have that peace and calmness and be in harmony, in that inner union, the masculine and the feminine. This is so powerful to know what we stand for, to truly know what the masculine is here to do, to know what the feminine is here to do inside our own selves. How can I show up in my wholeness, in my fullness, in just the way I am now, and to stop doubting myself, and to stop allowing all these conditions to control my masculine in some way, because the whole world is programmed this way, and then allowing my feminine to not show up in her fullness, because also the way the world has controlled the feminine collectively. And instead we can choose to crumble and let go of all this corruption, and to show up in that divine true union with the masculine protective force, and the feminine, the creative flowing essence, and together, truly creating that purpose work of service. The true purpose is about service. It's not about me, the ego. What can I get out of this? It's about service. And when we are in that true divine service of love and truth, we are guided and we are given everything that we need in order to fulfill our mission, our soul's mission, our soul's purpose. of, all these initiations that we've overcome, to be an example, to be the authentic way shower of what others can do and achieve for themselves. And remembering ourselves, remembering the alignment to truth and sovereignty, and to remember that you are whole and holy, and you are always held by that divine masculine and feminine energy that exists outside of ourselves. The earth and the sky. I like to tune into that. The earth and the sky. The sky as this powerful force of awareness and consciousness that is holding the space for the earth as the feminine to continue her creation with the universe, creating the human race and the life that we live, and overcoming all of this that is happening, all of the corruptions that are happening, and also trusting as the feminine truly trust in the masculine, in the support and the protection. And there's a lot of what is happening in the earth right now, and what we can do is truly stay in alignment and continue bringing that message through, the message of truth, because the earth and the sky and that true divine force and power will speak through us, will serve through us, will do through us, in many divine guided ways. All we have to do is to remember who we are and to continue show up. So so the Lioness Portal group, if you're willing and wanting to create more for yourselves and to be supported and guided through challenges and accountability challenges, in this month we're creating a dream board. So if you'd like to create a dream board, we just barely started this week with creating an intention, journaling about an intention, what we're going to put on our 2021 board. And then we're going to gather the materials, we're going to create it, and then we're going to show it. So, there's 4 weeks that we can be productive and proactive. So yes, anyway, thank you for tuning in. I am grateful for this space. Grateful, Lauren, for your energy. Claudia, thank you for stopping by. And anyone that's here after, give me a heart or a word. And stay aligned in your truth, knowing that you are divine. Many blessings. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace to all.